What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys have been requesting the build for the Status Effect Sorcerer. If you guys watched the previous video showing off the build and then just dropping the superstar sheet at the end, really just got to show off the build there. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about it. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, make sure you guys go check that out. It's super awesome. Going out in Cyrodiil and just dropping a lot of people, and Battlegrounds dropping a lot of people. We got some duels in there. That was a super fun video to make. But today we're going to be talking about the build itself. So we're going to go over the gear first. So we are going to be wearing one-piece battle orgs, which is going to be the helmet medium set. We are going to have the prismatic enchantment on all of our gear, so keep that in mind. But we are running the one-piece battle orgs for the increased weapon and spell damage. Then we got Mara's bomb, and we got 5 pieces of that, obviously. So we got shoulders, chest, we got legs, we got 1 ring, we got 1 amulet, and that's going to be it for the Mara's bomb. We are going to be using Threads of War. For the second set, that is going to be your hands, waist, feet, and 2 maces. And then for the back bar, we are going to be using the Vishran Ice Staff. I have not gotten that yet, so we are currently using the Inferno, which is okay because with the heavy attack on the Inferno Staff, that's going to apply an extra burn effect. That's just more tick. That's just more damage. That's fine for right now. For our Mythic, we are going to be using Shattered Path Signet, and that's going to be the bread and butter of this build. All of your jewelry is going to have weapon and spell damage with infused. All of your armor, you're going to want to have impen on. And then for my helmet, I just have one-piece divines on there. For our food, we're going to be using Bewitched Sugar Skulls. And for our potions, we're going to be using the Crown Tri Restoration Potion. Now, of course, you can just get the Restoration Potions out in Cyrodiil, and you can buy that with Alliance points, so you don't need to get the Crown ones. If you don't have crowns, don't go buying crowns just to get these potions. Go to Cyrodiil, you can talk to a vendor out there, and you can drop 1,000 Alliance points for these guys. For our Mundus Stone, we are going to be running the Apprentice. If you look at the top right over here, we got the Apprentice, and we are Vampirism Stage 1. Warfare Tree, the blue tree, we are going to be using Duelist Rebuff, Focus Mending, Force of Nature, and Ironclad. For our red tree, we are going to be using Boundless Vitality, Fortified, Pain's Refuge, and Survival Instincts. And for the green tree, put whatever you want. That is completely up to you, as I say always. I always recommend at least having something for your mount speed and things like that, because that just is clutch and it increases your speed, so why not? And for this build, if it's not obvious yet, we are pure Sorcerer. We are going to go to our class mastery, and we are going to grab the first one and the third one. Going over our skills, we're going to be using Haunting Curse, Boundless Ornaments, Streak, Blood for Blood, Hurricane, and then for our ultimate, we're going to be using Thrive in Chaos. That is your dual wield ultimate. This is absolutely clutch. For our back bar, we're going to be using LA Sus, Dark Deal, Critical Surge, Resolving Vigor, Healing Soul, and Reviving Barrier. Now to go over Healing Soul, because I did get a couple comments asking about what I'm using for this one. So to go over the first heal effect, it's just going to heal you or an ally for 12,756 health. The second heal is going to give you 5,265 health over 10 seconds. So not only do you get the initial heal, but you also get a heal over time. And then for the third, Scribe Affix grants you Major Brutality and Major Sorcery for 10 seconds, increasing your weapon and spell damage by 20%. So as soon as I cast this healing ability, I get increased weapon and spell damage. For me personally, I'm not mad about that. I think that works out great. Now, I'm going to go over something that I keep getting questions about a lot in the comment section, and it is about what is going on my screen. What are all these numbers, and am I actually reading them? Does it matter? Do we need it? Why do you have it? It looks like a mess. What's going on? So what's happening is this is basically my tick notifications, poison notifications, anything that's basically a damage over time notifier as to how much pressure, how much is being applied, and how fast it's being applied. The faster it's moving across my screen, the absolute better. That's telling me that I am absolutely pumping these people with poison, disease, any status effects, just anything at all that is a damage over time effect. Why do I have it going across my screen like that? Me personally, I come from World of Warcraft, so having a bunch of crap go over my screen and numbers and things like that notify me, hey, you're doing a good job. I'm used to that. I like that. I want that. So for ESO, this is just something personal for me that I enjoy. So again, this is just something personal. You don't need to have it. I know a lot of people don't care for it because it just takes up a lot of the screen. But again, from someone that comes from WoW and is used to a lot of the add-ons and pretty much a full UI, I mean, this is just what I prefer. I like it. I'm going to keep it. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the rotation. You're going to start on your front bar and you're going to hit that Hurricane, back bar, hit your Critical Surge, We're going to do Dark Deal for the increased critical. We're going to LA Sus, apply your bomb. We're going to go ahead and breach with the daggers. Heavy attack, hit him with the blood for blood, and then you can go ahead and drop your ultimate. Now, if you don't have your ultimate, that's not a problem. You can drop them down just as fast without it. Now, of course, this is a practice dummy, so this guy's not going to buff up on me, but we'll go ahead and show this just a little bit faster. We don't have our ultimate now, so we're just going to show what it kind of looks like raw form. Again, it's just going to be Hurricane, apply your crit surge, do your Dark Deal for the increased critical damage, hit him with that heavy attack, go ahead and apply that LA Sus, light attack bomb, light attack daggers, give him a good heavy attack, hit him with the blood for blood, go ahead and stun him with the streak, hit him with the weave, daggers again, and then just go ahead and finish him off. Do keep in mind with this ultimate, if we look in the middle section, it says each enemy hit increases your damage done by 6% for 15 seconds. That is huge. And we go to this little group over here, go ahead and hit our buffs, and then we are just going to annihilate. And look at the numbers flying now. Look at the right-hand side of the screen. Look how much we are applying to these people, right? I mean, that is huge. That is what we want. We want that on either multiple people, if we are going to be dropping Thriving Chaos and giving our team an opening to really just start burning people down. And if we are attacking solo targets and dropping Thriving Chaos on them, we are absolutely going to want to make sure they are getting all of the effects. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching so much. This is the Status Effect Sorcerer build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want to see something else, go ahead and drop that in the comments down below. Tell me what you think about werewolves this season, man. Update 50 is crazy. What are you guys doing to counter the werewolves, or are you joining the werewolves? Where do you want to be? I hope you guys have a blessed day. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.